So yesterday I graduated from college. That was quite cool. I know that I've told you before that I'm finished college because I was finished exams, and then I told you before that I was finished college because I got my grades, but now I am finally a college graduate with a degree. That's right, this is my degree, right here. Spent 4 years earning this. It's a piece of paper. But sure, aren't they all? And it's finally, I think, finally over, and I don't have to jump through any more hoops for Trinity College, because, my god, I jumped through so many. Oh, but it's nice to be finally done. So the day started off quite well, you know. I just woke up early, I had a bath because our shower was broken at the time, and thank God already I had my hair done up like they do it for the Titanic shoots. So it was all like fancy, like kind of 1920s diplomat type hairstyle, which was kind of cool, and I was wearing my tuxedo with like a dicky bow and everything, which isn't the way I normally dress up in a tux. Like I normally wear a tie, and I like to put a bit of colour in it and stuff as well, but they were quite strict on the black tie thing, you know. It's like, you're wearing a dicky bow, you're wearing a bow tie, you're wearing a white shirt, you're wearing black jacket and black trousers, unless you're clergy or from the army or something like that. So yeah, I was pretty limited in what I was able to wear, so I just wore, yeah, the same as everything else. Anyway, that's not the important thing. So yeah, then I went into college and I went up to collect my robes, which were kind of cool, and it was all like, you know, a big cape and a cool V thing around you as well, and it was like black and white, and it looked quite groovy, except it was fur around the back, which is quite weird. I think it was fake fur, I'm pretty sure it was fake fur, and I don't know, I didn't like it. I don't like the idea of wearing fur, it's weird, but yeah, so that's what we had then. And then we went into the big hallway. Well, I hung out with my class outside the buildings for a little while first, and then we went into the exam hall, or what's the proper name for the hall? I can't remember the real name for the hall, but it's the exam hall because we do exams in there. And we were in there and we all took our seats, and then they did the whole ceremony in Latin, which was, you know, a bit weird, but it wasn't actually too bad, you know. It wasn't too much like a mass. It actually went through quite quickly, and it's quite cool. And Mary Robinson was presiding over it, and if you don't know, Mary Robinson was the first female president of Ireland. She was the president we had before the current / last one. We just had an election, so we're getting Michael D. Higginson as president now, but I think our current president is still Mary McAleese, and Mary Robinson was the president before her. So it was quite cool. We got to meet her, got to shake her hand and everything, and that was really nice. And she's the one who actually presented us with our degrees. And then after that, we went over to the atrium in Trinity College for sort of like a wine reception type thing, and we stayed there for a little while, you know, had a bit more of a chat with my class and some of my friends that I made throughout the years in college. And then I went home for a while and relaxed, and that was nice because I needed a bit of downtime. And then me and my parents headed out into town to my favourite restaurant of all time, which is called Chapter 1, and I hadn't been there in years, like about 2 years, so it was really cool. It's quite a fancy restaurant, it's really nice, but you hadn't been there in ages. And your man, the owner of the restaurant, he's a guy called Martin, and he's a really cool guy, and he came over and he was like saying to us stuff about like the history of the building, and he gave me his card and he said if I ever have any trouble getting a table that I should just email him, and I'm sure he just does that for like all of the guests, but like I thought it was a really nice touch and it was quite cool, so that was pretty awesome as well. And then after that, after I had dinner with my parents, most of my classmates and my see, but when I say classmates, I'm talking about the people I did environmental science with, as well as people that I was in class with in first and second year before I specialised. So, you know, this is a class of couple of hundred people. Anyway, most of them were out in a place called Café on Seine, which is a sort of cocktail bar, nightclubby type place in the city centre. So I left the restaurant and I went across to... Oh god, my phone. Why does that always happen when I'm making a video? Is that a phone call? Oh, sorry about yeah, that's work. I'm working on the Titanic again tomorrow, so they were just giving me my call time and all of that. What was I saying? Yeah, so we went to Cafe and Sen and I met up with a lot of my classmates, and you know, we had a few drinks, we were dancing for a while, and we had a great night out, and it was a really nice bit of closure for the whole Trinity experience. And you know, I made some fantastic friends, and I hope we get to stay in contact with as many of them as possible, because it was just brilliant, like. And you know, I loved going to the college. I know I complained about it a lot, especially in the last 2 years when I was studying environmental science, but overall the experience of the college was absolutely fantastic, and you know, it was just an amazing time. And now I've got myself my degree, so now I am a college graduate with an honours degree in science, in the natural sciences. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that, and I think it's all pretty cool. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me, and yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.